Oh, beautiful. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
It's good to have an interaction with people like you.
Why is
it's really
that?
nice. No, I love to connect with people. I love connecting with people. I love interacting with people randomly. Just finding someone, even if a kid like 10, 15, 5 years, we have an interaction. So this evening, let's use it to discuss some of the weirdest things. Yeah, just weird things.
Weird, how?
No, just listen to the
Okay,
conversation.
as long as it's not going personal.
No, randomly,
Okay.
don't mind. But even
Okay.
if it's personal, as long as I'm not getting into your intestines, yeah? They're not going to see your intestines. So dear, the weirdest place you've ever visited?
I have ever visited.
Yeah.
And do what? Just visiting.
Sweetheart, that's the question. I didn't ask what you did there.
Visiting.
That's the weirdest. You're like, this place is weird.
Oh, like in Vietnam, there is this place.
Yes.
They had like a toilet. So I found it weird that in a tourist attraction, there is a toilet that people go to see. Yeah. So you go to this area.
So people get attracted to the toilet.
It's a toilet, but they built it in a way. It's not funny, but like there is one guy, I don't remember the history of it because it was so weird that I didn't even pay attention to the history about it. But
it seemed weird to you.
It was weird, but the little history I remember about this, some king or somebody used this toilet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now when this king died, the toilet is still the way the king left it.
You sure?
That's how they say. So people go
and
to see it.
It's a tourist attraction there in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. The weirdest person you've ever met?
The weirdest person I've ever met.
Just like, oh man, this guy, this babe is so weird.
So you know how we girls, not girls, most of us go on dating apps, right?
Yeah.
So I met this guy on a dating app and we went on a date.
Yeah.
I won't even say a lot about that story because we all have weird stories about online dates and all that. So this guy, he was so weird that he was asking weird questions about my life. So yeah, I found that weird. I think if I didn't leave so early,
so that weird
he would have killed me probably. I think he was a killer or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The weird statement you've ever had from someone, that statement or a question or anything, an interaction that sounded weird to you.
Same. That date I was talking about, this guy was like, if you were to die, how would you want to die?
Oh,
isn't that weird?
You're on a date and someone asks that?
If you were to die, how would you want to die? That's why I said I think he was a killer. He was looking for ways of killing me. So I had to go home. Like I left so early. You had to run
for your life.
I was thinking, I was like, why are you asking me if I want to die? Who said I wanted to die? Like,
oh my god, even that's not weird, but it's beyond weird. I think it's horrible actually. Horrible. I've even gotten goosebumps. Oh my god. So the weirdest food.
Weirdest food.
Or dish.
So as you guys I've been to a few countries. And usually when you leave your food, like I'm used to Ugandan food. Yeah. So of course you're gonna meet some food that you look at it and you're like, how do people even eat this? So there is a city in Vietnam that they eat dogs. Not every Vietnamese eats dogs, but yes, there is a city where they eat dogs. So I find that weird that you can have a dish like meat like from a dog. The way I love dogs, I can't even imagine it being slaughtered for meat. Like, that's weird to me.
Okay. What's that weird romantic thing you've ever experienced? Something romantic, but at first it sounded weird. It seemed
but romantic?
Weird, but romantic at the end. Weird, but romantic.
I don't think I have any. I don't think I've dated romantic people, to be honest.
So you're
I'm always
falling
attracted.
prey.
Yeah, like my exes or my like I don't. Okay, they try to be romantic, but not to the extent.
To the extent that you expect them to be.
No, like actually at one point I was dating somebody where I actually bought myself flowers. And then like I made them give them to me. And then from that day onwards they started buying me flowers actually.
Okay.
So it was a lesson to them.
You did a move. You did the best move. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The weirdest statement you've ever gotten from your mom?
The weirdest statement.
Yeah.
I always get sweet statements from my mom because oh my god, she's the best.
I can
she's
read
so
it on
sweet.
your face. Yeah.
She's
Right.
so sweet. So the weirdest one I think, but now she stopped. I would hear this statement almost every day. Like, when am I getting grandkids? Oh, when am I getting grandkids? But I explained to her and she understood, so I don't hear it anymore.
You don't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
That was weird in the
Yeah,
past.
because by then I was like 25.
Yeah.
So it was weird to me because
By then, yeah.
Yeah. In Africa, okay, that's normal, but
Yeah.
I traveled a little bit. Kati, I was a bit civilized.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, 25? Like kids? No, you know. Yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah, in Africa, it's normal for your mom to expect grandkids at 25.
Let me first look around. This question needs to know where we don't
What
have
is
any
that
intruders.
question? What is that
We
question?
don't have any intruders here. Yeah, there are no intruders here. Honey, let me read it. Let me do it like slowly. The weirdest place you've ever had.
What? Why are you coughing?
The weirdest place.
I've made
you've ever-
love. I've kissed or what? Like,
Okay, let's start with a kiss.
kiss I can't kiss anywhere, so I
You've
won't
never
call
had
it
a weirdest.
No. No.
Okay. No, like we want to go into the other detail. We won't go there. We can leave it.
Yeah.
The weirdest moment in your life.
Weirdest moment in my life.
Yeah.
Moment, me facing it alone or around people?
Around people.
So 2 years and a half to 3 years, I kind of went through a depression and anxiety, whereby it was really hard for me to go in public. Like, even like meeting new people was so hard for me. So one time I had, she's still a friend, but anyway, we talked about to like meet up. So she invites me out and I explained to her that, oh, like I feel this and this, I can't. And for her, she had never heard of somebody being anxious or like.
She has never gone through that. Or
yes.
She has
so when I
never
explained to her,
experienced
she made it weird for me. Whereby she's like, no, like nobody's gonna care that you're there, stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's not about people caring. It's about me. You know, when I'm there, I don't feel okay. So I can't come. But yeah, she didn't understand. And the statement she made was, it was weird.
Okay. Your weirdest prayer with God. Your weirdest prayer to God or from God.
So, to be honest,
you asked something from God. That's very weird. You seemed weird.
I'm even coughing. To be honest, that's a prayer with my God. I can't share with you guys. So yeah, let's leave it there.
Sweetheart, me, I've ever asked God to.
To what?
The weirdest.
To what?
I've ever asked God. At least if I could jump onto a bird to go to the United States. I just prayed for that for a month.
Yeah, that's weird.
You get?
That's weird.
I just prayed to him, God, I see birds, I'm sure they can even fly to anywhere. They can go anywhere.
So you thought you jump on a bird and it would take you to any country you want?
Because I read in the Bible, I've been reading the Bible, he does miracles, whatever. So God, I pray you do a miracle. At least, I jump on at least even if it's a bird, because I feel they can fly to any destination.
Yeah, that was a weird prayer.
You never had a weird like prayer?
I have so many of them, but I'm not gonna
one
share.
Of them. No, one of them.
Share.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna share.
Ice cream, honey.
I'm not sharing. That's between me and my God. If I share with you guys now, my God may not. He may think, oh, you're sharing with other people. Like, it's made for him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so resilient. You're so consistent. You don't want to share it, to go into. Okay. Your weird, something that has, like, should I call it a movie, a drama, a series?
That has.
The scene that you've watched in the movie or a series, you can name the movie and name the scene or whatever. Yeah, that was very weird. You watched and you're like, no, wow, this is weird.
You know, movies, most of movies, they just like they're playing on our minds, because like, and actually when you watch a lot of it, you start now thinking about life in a different way, whereby there's a time where my grandma died, and the whole time I was thinking she's gonna come back, because I watched this Blacklist, and people kept dying and coming back. Like this episode, they will show you they died, and then the next episode they will show you, oh, like it was faked or something like that. So my grandma died, and because I was watching a lot of movies, I was thinking, oh, she's gonna come back. Like people always come back, you know. So I think, yeah, movies, the weird part is when people come back when they died and then they come back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. And I wish that, you know, life was like that, like you can die and come back. And maybe if we could pay money to bring back our loved ones, like in the movies, like they show in the movies, everything is possible.
Okay.
So
your weirdest friend?
My weirdest
Friend.
I have lots of them, and I know most of them.
And what they normally do. Don't mention the characters, but what they normally do.
No, most of them, I think they watch my content because they want to see what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
And you know, like, you know when you have friends, but then they have frenemies?
Yeah, you get.
Most of them. Most of my friends are frenemies. They're not friends, they're enemies.
And I'm giving you 10K to pronounce frenemies.
No. I'm not, but there are many of them actually.
Okay.
I know that, but I know they watch my content to see how I'm doing in my life. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm doing great. You guys can kill yourselves. I'm doing great.
I thought actually that's your weirdest prayer. I've gotten it. God to take you.
At Admins, when it comes to professional videography and photography with drone services, for any functions like weddings, introductions, giveaways, birthdays, baby showers, graduations, we are the best. And we also do workshops and seminars. At Admins, you dream, we create. You're never disappointed. Contact us on the numbers below.